Hey guys, it's HMK once again with another rantish video that I'm supposed to do in order to enlighten you guys. Now, of course, my channel always relates to gaming. It always will. But when that gaming subject kind of spills into YouTube, like I did with the bullshit Fine Brothers fiasco with the whole thing about React and how it can relate to gaming and how it can relate to a bunch of channels with their reactive BS, I feel that I should continue this rant series when it comes to anything related to YouTube or gaming or YouTube regulations and gaming. Now, the biggest thing that's been going around and a lot of people have been talking about, and I feel that I should get you guys aware about this, is what the fair use. Hashtag WTFU. A movement that has been, not really a movement, but something that's been raising awareness that the Nostalgia Critic has been clamoring on about and stuff, and I agree with him. Now, what is this whole thing about? Now, if you guys don't know, as content creators, there are certain laws, regulations put in place in order for us to, make money, make a living from what we do on YouTube, and that is fair use. One of the biggest things is fair use, and fair use allows us to take a snippet or some footage of something that is usually held in copyright by someone else or another entity, and we can use it without their permission as long as it's for critical or educational purposes. There's a lot more other things. The thing about fair use is that it's such a huge fucking gray area that it's hard for me to explain in a way that everyone can understand. But that's pretty much the gist. If there's something created by someone else, if we can use it, we can use that footage to review it or educate people on it without that person's permission. In English, meaning like, if there's a video game and of course it's created by someone else, video game by Nintendo, I get to use footage from that video game in order to do a review on it or to do a walkthrough or do a how-to video on it without going directly to Nintendo asking for permission. And that's put in place to protect content creators like us and whatnot. However, there has been many companies that exploit the YouTube system in order to bypass bullshit like that, and we get hit with claims and strikes and all that good jazz. Actually, not good jazz, fucking bad jazz, really, really bad jazz. And that shit pisses me off to no end, because if you haven't seen the video by Nostalgia Critic, which I recommend you seeing, I'll leave it in the description box below. The YouTube system, when it comes to claims and strikes, is put into place it doesn't really do anything for us as content creators because it gives too much power to the people that can abuse that shit. In the gist, in its most simplest sense, I'll explain it to you. A company, if they see something that they feel belongs to them without even consulting fair use, they could put a claim or a strike on the video or channel of the person that created that, and either can siphon money away from that person's created video or shut them down completely. And that's BS. And if we end up fighting that with the system that's in place in order to fight claims, fight strikes, appeal, all that stuff, we still have to wait at least 30 days for them to respond. And if they don't respond, then the claim or strike, not really the strike, but the claim gets lifted. And those 30 days we lose money. That's one of the most frustrating things that a lot of us have to go through when it comes to YouTube. Especially myself when it comes to Nintendo. Because, Square Enix, thank God Square Enix, fucking good guy Square Enix, they never fuck with me when it comes to Kingdom Hearts or any of their things on YouTube. But when it comes to Nintendo, when I have to deal with Zelda or some Mario stuff, I do have to fight a claim every now and again. It was bad. It was bad a couple of months ago, but ever since becoming a Nintendo ambassador, it's way less stressful than it used to be. However, the claim system is automated, so there every now and again I still have to fight claims and stuff. But it's a little, it's a little discouraging. Not even discouraging. It's just a little frustrating that they're for that first month that I have to wait out. Those views just go by, and those views are not monetized. And it comes down to the point where, yeah, monetization, I wouldn't say it's not too much of a big deal, but it's a big deal to me because, I love doing what I do, and what I'm doing supports me, and in order for it to support me, I have to make money off of it, and if that's taken away, that causes problems for me and the creation process. But thankfully, I would say video game YouTubers don't really have to deal as much as other YouTubers such as the Nostalgia Critic that does things on TV shows and movies. So if they release a review on a movie saying that, hey, go check out this movie, even if it's a glowing review, the review could be taken down or claimed by the company. And there is a big discussion on, you know, on intellectual properties and transformative properties. Is it right? Is it wrong? Are they in the right? Are they in the wrong? I mean, like, it's when it comes to me, it's free press for certain entities in film or video games that they really need to embrace and take a hold of when it comes to other people creating content for their stuff. I mean, I'm totally against, because like the whole point of the copyright system and the claim system, in my opinion, is like, if they took like half of the movie or like more than half the movie and put it on YouTube blatantly like that, then of course, yeah, that's bullshit, because you should still go pay to go see the movie and whatnot, and then that's BS. So like, you know, that's why that shit gets claimed, and I understand that part. But if you have a little small snippet of it, or even no snippets at all when you talk about the movies, and yes, there has been cases where people talk about movies or games without any type of footage and they still get claimed, you know, that's the bullshit part of it. And, you know, I feel that everyone, content creators, filmmakers, lawyers, everyone should know what fair use is and what fair use is about, and consider that before sending out claims or whatever. But at the same time, the claim system is automated, so I mean, like, and then that's another thing about YouTube. YouTube really needs to fix all this shit, because YouTube, like, it's so hard to get a human on hold on YouTube, because like I've received claims, I've received strikes, and strikes are not fucking fun. They are not. And I've had a strike where I thought it was bullshit, and I had to try and contact YouTube through it, and it took so fucking long to get what I believe to be a human entity to answer me. And I understand where everyone, when it comes to all these big or small content creators that get striked, I understand where that shit is coming from, because it's so fucking frustrating, because the YouTube system, it's so fucking exploitable, and there's hardly any help from that. And I really feel like, you know, as big as YouTube is, there are huge companies that, you know, have that human element to it, and I'm like, why doesn't YouTube have this kind of shit? Why? I mean, I know there's a shit ton of channels, there's a shitload of videos everywhere, but I feel that YouTube needs to have a fucking human team, a human element, in order to answer, at least answer some people within a week or a couple of days or some shit. You know, that's what's so fucking frustrating about YouTube. You know, I love doing YouTube, no lie about that, but when it comes to dealing with YouTube as an entity, it's so fucking frustrating, because you hardly get into contact with anyone. I've been going through YouTube so much that I haven't had to contact them a lot, but when I do, it sucks, because it's hard to get a hold of anyone that works there and shit, because you always get like this automated response, and when you do get someone, then they give you some fucking 2-bit copy and paste answer and shit. So I mean, like, that's me telling you guys what the shit's going on when it comes to fair use and all that good stuff. And this problem has been going on for years, and I've talked about it before, and I feel that every time when there's a problem, there's a huge problem, I should talk about it again. So, but I want to know what you guys think about this whole conundrum. What do you believe on fair use? What do you think about IPs and transformative properties, TPs? I'm like, IPs, TPs, whatever. What do you guys think all about that stuff? And please support the Nostalgia Critic, support content creators, support fair use. What the fair use? You know, check out the video, it's in the description box below. And yeah, that's me venting about this kind of shit. So, until the next video about the YouTube community and whatnot, I've been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.